Did you see Jamie's wave?
No, he got a mental one? O'Brien did? Two of them?
One was like 11.
No
Yeah.
way. Are you serious?
Yeah, promise.
And what, he got drained and came out?
He got drained like from here and then came out like where those guys are.
Oh, so it's 100% on then?
I don't know 100%, but 2 out of like
300?
how many waves these guys caught.
Yeah, and he was on both of them. Jamie doesn't count though.
Yeah. it's like Slater going out there like, you
yeah.
gonna run? Like, of course, if Slater's surfing.
Slater and John don't count. Look, is this him again? No, this is John now.
Oh.
Great.
Previously on In-House.
You see the flash. Welcome, everyone, to this entire winter in Hawaii.
Any contest on the North Shore, it amplifies everything times 20. Everyone's watching, all eyes on you. Who's who got the best wave? I feel like there's a lot of stress involved.
I'm trying to balance being a professional surfer at a really high level, competitive in the events that I want to compete in, and surfing big waves and actively chasing those swells around the planet.
I arrived here in November. We are in February now. We are so far away from family, friends.
Pipeline wave check.
This wave is not a wave to be messed with. This was the first place to really start, taking lives.
When it's on, it's one of the most dangerous places there is.
What's good about this swell is that you can see how flat the whole beach is right now, and that's kind of just setting up perfect for the Volcom Pipe Pro.
Nice, good.
And starting to work in my own brain, like how much you want to win or how much you want this stuff.
I know Jamie so long, and look what he become. He became one of the best surfers in history.
Surfing was given to me by my father, and it was up to me if I wanted to take it to the next level.
You look forward to these pinnacle moments all year long. I just want to take advantage of every opportunity that I have.
The Volcom Pipe Pro is an event that if you win, you go down in history as, a superhuman surfer.
Lapo, on? Okay, it is on. 8 o'clock start.
Let's go.
Turn on the machine, let's go.
Do a good job, Charlie. Do a good job, Charlie. Charlie. Charlie, gnarly Charlie, likes to party.
You guys are live, I'm live. Okay? We're double live right now. Yeah, boys. These things are, it's fucking firing right now. It's on, boys. It's on.
Wow, look at these waves!
Oh.
Welcome back, folks. It's the Volcom Pipe Pro 2017. Boys, the surf's just on fire this morning. How clean and how beautiful has it been so far?
Conditions are pretty good today. We have straight offshore easterly winds. There's a lot of sand on the reef. It's almost like a sandbar, like snapper. Gonna be a great day. 4 to 6 foot, northeast swell at back door with some awesome barrels.
It's day 2 of the Volcom Pipe Pro. And after the first round of the contest gave the lowest ranking surfers a chance to compete, the field's been reduced from 112 to 96 surfers. Now, some more familiar faces are entering the contest, their first chance to compete at their sport's most celebrated venue, Pipeline. For big wave surfer and Maui local Ian Walsh, a win here would add his name to the short list of elite pipeline surfers who've been crowned champion at this iconic break. For Jamie O'Brien, who grew up just a few hundred feet from Pipeline, this is an opportunity to further cement his standing as arguably the best pipe surfer of all time. While for Adriano de Souza, the 2015 Pipe Masters winner and world champion, today's an off day, with his high WCT rank placing him automatically in the 3rd round of the contest. So he'll watch the others from the sand and no doubt envision himself beating all of them when it's all said and done.
Here goes surfer in white, Kaibana Henry. Can he come out of this one? Yes! It's red up in writing. Mason, oh! He made the first one, still going.
Mason Ho driving down the line, double barrel at backdoor, and I could watch that all day.
Here we watch blue. This is MAKUA Kai Rothman on a huge steeping barrel. Can he come out? Oh, wow. My God.
Do you surf today?
Later on, like 150. What are you now?
I surf now.
Yeah, get excited, man. Fucking heat's coming up. I just had a heat with 3 backsiders. I was just like, oh, this guy got one. And I'm like, oh, God, he's just going to knife it right into it. And he, like, did this big bottom turn and tried to do a turn. I was like, yeah, buddy. Good job.
Go right around.
Yeah.
It's pretty good out there. Yeah. Oh. Good luck. Thank you. What would it mean to me to win the Volcom Pipe Pro? It would mean a lot. I've competed in this event for a long time, and I've made the final, I think, 3 times, and I've narrowly missed the final a few other times. So it would be nice to get a win at Pipeline.
There's an old saying in surfing, kind of like the 2 to 20 club. Now that's broadened out a little bit, the 2 to 60 club. That means the surfer is capable of riding waves 2 feet, making it look good, and 60 feet, making it look good. And that's Ian Walsh.
I'll tell you what, here, Joe, we got 3 of the 4 guys in the water here, past Sunset Beach winners. Ian Walsh, the HIC Pro XL Pro champion, and Ola have all made the final here, the Pipe Pro, in their past history. So these guys are some of the top dogs. So this is a very contested heat.
Each heat lasts 25 minutes, with the 4 surfers in the water are scored on a scale of 0 to 10, based on the WSL criterion of speed, power, and flow. The top 2 surfers of each group advance to the next round. The other 2 are eliminated. So for Ian Walsh, the stakes are clear. Finish his heat in the top 2, or pack his bags and head home.
My headspace is just full of opportunity. You have a heat, you have an opportunity, there's 4 surfers, you all have the same conditions, everyone has the same amount of opportunity, and try to make something happen.
Oh, Ian.
Here we go, white out the back, Ian Walsh. And he's dragging, and he's coming out.
Oh my gosh.
Classy, clean barrels, and Ian looking for a second cover up. Off the bottom, jams a big turn, up and over. That's a nice ride.
In the heat is a lot of mental anxiety, I guess, for me. There's just a lot of processing situations for me. Fortunately, the way everything shook out, I got a good opener about four minutes in or so.
Ian Walsh in white, Ian Yorn first with a 7.83.
But now it's the battle of the backup scores. Ian, no backup wave yet, so look for our surfer in white to get a second score with first priority and 6 minutes remaining. Here we go, here's Hank Gaskell, pulling in, driving.
Oh, what? Who's out? Hank?
Comes out, nice grab rail cut back off the lip, rides out for just a second.
New situation. Ian, surfer in white, you are now in third. Surfer in white, you now need a 2.17. Ian, you need a 2.17 to go to second.
Whoa, just got weird. The back end of the heat was really slow, and I had one opportunity that I probably should have passed up on and waited.
What's this? Walshy backing his wave up.
Fins gave, fell, pilot error, not wave error. As soon as I fell on that wave, it seemed like there was such a lull. And that was basically the end of the heat. 25 minutes goes real fast with 3 other good surfers and not many sets to really have opportunity to shuffle and turn heats.
beautiful day today.
It's funny how like there's the whole North Shore and this is the best spot. It's always kind of the best spot, really. Sup, Grom? There's some really good rides out there.
With fellow Hawaiian Ian Walsh out of the contest, Jamie O'Brien gets his shot to represent the North Shore of Oahu in the water. O'Brien is one of only 3 surfers who've ever won this contest, meaning he knows just what it takes to be the best.
Jamie O'Brien is an absolute freak show. Probably one of the only surfers on the planet that can surf pipeline and backdoor just as well, going both ways. For however long pipeline exists, he will always be thought of as one of the best ever, which there's really no better accolade you could get in all of surfing. But I think for Jamie O'Brien, being considered one of the best ever at pipeline was his life goal. He's already achieved that. So the rest of it is just kind of icing on the pipeline cake.
Please try to answer this as honestly as you can. Is pipeline yours?
No. You know, there's a handful of guys out of pipeline, and at that given moment, it's theirs, and then it's someone else's, and then it's mine. You know, I feel it changes. You know, I feel like you see it, like you see it when you're out there and you're amongst the lineup. You know, you watch an underdog get the wave of the day. You're like, wow, you know, anything's possible at pipeline. It's just how committed you are.
Welcome back, surf fans. You are watching the 2017 Volcom Pipe Pro Round 2, Heat 9. Shane Holmes, Jamie O'Brien, Cody Young, Seth Moniz.
It's about to get exploding with excitement right here with this heat. These are all rippers here.
James.
Here we go, Cody Young taking a look here on this first attack.
Cody Young up and riding on this one, a small little backdoor one, but just wants to get the game started.
First wave for Cody Young. Cody, surfer in white, a 4-point ride.
Matt BEMROSE, who's going to win?
Jamie's going to win.
What is he waiting for, Ben?
Well, Jamie knows this reef. It's just like the back of his hand, and he knows the exact wave he's looking for. I think he's waiting for that one gem, but he's going to have to pull the trigger sooner rather than later.
Here goes Jamie O'Brien.
Go, Jamie, go, go.
On the outside, dropping in the barrel.
Go, James.
Can he hold on? Was he able to set his rail? No.
Fuck.
And there he is. He just popped up out the back, so no exit for Jamie.
So that was 17 minutes that have gone by, Rocky, until Jamie caught his first ride, and it was unsuccessful. Situation, Jamie O'Brien, you are in fourth, JOB. Now only needing a 6.63 to get into the top 2.
It just goes to show the importance of the beginning of the heat, really getting something on the board to deliver from, where Jamie kind of sat and dropped anchor and waited for those 2 bombs. I think it just goes to show it's not as quick out there as you think. It's doing maybe 2 wave sets.
It's not how good you surf pipeline, it's how good you surf pipeline in 25 minutes.
Exactly, so they could come and bite him in the bum, but first priority at 6.63. It's still a really good score for today. The judges won't get tricked up there. You've got to get barreled.
Time check, 3 minutes and 5 seconds remaining.
Here's a set. No. Yeah, it's tricky. You want to I thought I could get one down here on my way back out, and there's just nothing.
You almost could have whipped it on that thing too. Yeah, like a little furp, furp, furp. Phew, that's another score.
No, he's going to need the wave, and he's waiting for that one particular one right now with priority, and I just got a good feeling about it. I'm not going to panic yet.
I'm panicking. I'm stressed.
And he's going to go on this one. JOB up and riding, stalling for the barrel.
Go, Jamie.
He gets in, driving down the line, and he'll come out and gaff one right off the top, completes that turn, so that'll tighten it up here.
We gotta get back out there now. Now you're only gonna need a 2, bro. That could be a, let's say...
Let's go, James. Paddle.
That's
paddle.
a 5. That's a 5 right there.
Yeah.
And there you go. The judges have spoken a 5.67. He does jump into third place, now only needing a 2.33, leaving it down to the wire. Jamie O'Brien has battled back into this heat. Still needs a score, Dave.
Now, hey, all he needs to do is get there and get another one just like that little
Whistle,
one.
whistle. Get him safe.
No, he knows. He knows. I don't want to freak him out. I just want him to, you know what I mean? Like, he knows. Yeah. He's a legend.
Jamie, you need a 2.33. Needing a 2.33 to go to second place. 1 minute.
Yeah? Right there. This thing.
There it is.
On the inside,
Go,
it's
James.
Jamie O'Brien looking for the 2.33.
Go, James. Oh. Oh.
Big snap. Half that thing.
There you go. Oosh. Oh.
Dang. No, I should have skipped it.
Incomplete there, not going to be the score he needs.
That's not going to be a 2.33. 40 seconds to go. This could be a shocking upset on the day.
Last wave score coming in, not going to be the 2.33 for JOB. Jamie, you have 15 seconds remaining. You still need a 2.33. Last wave in at a 1.0. Goes Seth Moniz. 10 seconds and slots through the doggy door. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Such a good try, James.
My boy.
I need some pipeline, yeah. Oh, what's John's on?
John's eat shit. What about the one he almost had?
Oh, that was mental. He like came out, but he was like high and low.
I think it was no grab the whole time, too.
Fucking they're so beautiful, yeah.
That's so good right now. Thanks.
I was so scared going over the falls right there. I thought I'm hitting the reef so hard. Did you see me in the lip?
No, I saw you go under. I saw it knock you off early, but you were down in the flat, so I knew you had no chance.
I know. It just
penetrating.
like went. That chandelier just kind of pushed my reel. The problem was when I hit the chandelier, I was still turning a little. I think if I was going straight line,
yeah, it was a late drop.
Yeah, if I was more straight line, I was stuck a little on top trying to drop in. I was a little late getting down it.
So you just advanced out of that heat in first place. You had some awesome waves, and you ousted King Kelly Slater. How does that feel?
Yeah, that was a cool heat for me. My first heat with Kelly and Bruce. I've had Bruce out here last year actually, but I was really happy to surf with them. You know, like no pressure going against guys like that. They're like best surfers in the world. They're legends, and so I was going out there just to have fun and still wanted to win. I was still like competing against them and like wanted to beat them really bad, but yeah, I'm really happy that I won.
And just like that, the contest day is complete. Half the surfers have moved on to the next round, and the other half are going home. The group eliminated includes 2/3 of Red Bull's surf team, Ian Walsh and Jamie O'Brien. They were both among the favorites to win the event, but they'll both have to wait until next year for another shot. If the reality is painful, it's also a reminder of how wide open the sport is, how much possibility it offers to all the talent out there, from young prospects to proven pipe specialists. 112 surfers started the contest. Only one of them will end it atop the podium, with his name etched on the winner's trophy.
We have to reserve the time.
That's not my call. Personally, I don't think it's worth coming back at 11. I think tomorrow's the day, but It makes no difference to me. If we want to play it safe, and if there is a chance it's going to turn on,
let them make a phone call and then get back to us. Because there's no rush right now, right?
No.
Yeah. But probably might still look like this.
It might still look like this. But if guys are going out there and getting shacked by noon, then we can start it at 1 and get 4 hours in.
Still good. Yeah.
So let's come back at 11 o'clock. Exactly. Okay. On standby, 11 o'clock call. Next call, 11 o'clock.
It is, and I think we got similar winds as yesterday, meaning it's not going to come strong on shore. It'll just be like a light puff, and then it could improve in the afternoon.
Like yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, it's not ideal. It's a little dainty right now, but it's supposed to drop off and mellow out, which could improve. It could be good from 1 to 3 o'clock. Could be firing.
Little windows for sure.
What do you think of the sand car?
I think they gotta go.
You think so, huh?
Next week looks like hell.
Look, shit wind, huh?
Northwest wind and big.
Yeah.
At least, I mean, it's beautiful out.
It is. It'll be entertaining.
Yeah. I mean, I think there'll be good waves here and there. There's gonna be a lot of heats with 2s.
Yeah.
But
I said 15 2s and then an 8.
There's gonna be a couple really good waves.
Yeah.
After lengthy deliberations, the call is a lay day due to subpar conditions. There will be no contest today. For Adriano de Souza, still yet to compete in his first heat, the delay affords him the opportunity to convene with one of his closest allies on the North Shore.
Park there.
What's up, guy?
While for Jamie O'Brien, it's a chance to quickly put his loss in the past and focus instead on what's ahead.
Working hard. Take off.
Ever since de Souza decided to make the North Shore his second home during Hawaiian winters, he's looked to Jamie O'Brien as a guide. And for O'Brien, known for both his free surfing abilities and media savvy, shepherding the path of the former world champion Brazilian is a perfect fit.
I tried to go in the settings. It's so hard with this. I cannot even find the settings.
What do you mean?
I have to go to the settings.
You can teach me how to make a heat, I'll teach you how to change settings on the GoPro.
Yeah, my relationship with Jamie, it's pretty good, you know. He opened his door for me, you know, so how I can tell about a guy, he's opening his house for someone he even don't know.
Are you guys friends? Adriano? Yeah, Adriano's my good friend. He's super cool, super polite, like stayed with me for like 6 months, the year he won the world title, helped carry him up the beach. You know, that was a proud moment for me. I was like, dude, this guy, the world champ, staying in my house? Pretty sick. You should do the voice command. It's sick.
What?
GoPro, start recording. GoPro, stop recording. But oh, I think he's like really determined, and like he just wants to win. Like he was put on this planet to win. You know, that guy is just. You know, he's just like, he'll win your heart on the beach because he's such a cool guy, and then he'll go and smoke you in a heat, and you're just kind of like, God, man.
Learning, we're the best. All right, brother.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. What do you think about the forecast? Look bad, huh?
Yeah, it's bad. Thursday
What
could
do
be
you
good.
think? What are you thinking?
Same light winds, maybe 8 feet.
That would be still fun.
Yeah.
Still reachable for finals day of the event.
Probably be some turns and some barrels.
Yeah. We mix it up, huh?
Yep. Cool.
All right, brother.
Thank you, Adriano.
Take it easy.
See you guys later.
Around.
Yep.
Thanks to Jamie. You know, he's pretty much my bodyguard, you know, in Hawaii. He's my mentor. He's my teacher and my best friend here.
Day 4 of the Volcom Pipe Pro. After a memorable day 3 further narrowed the field, it's finals day, the day to crown a champion.
It's on, boys. 8 o'clock start. It's on. 8 o'clock. Copy that.
Woo! Is Nathan Florence still in? I don't know. I hope he is. And Koa, yeah, Koa's still in. Koa. That's cool. John just paddled out. That guy's gonna go off, I'm sure.
You know, he's in
I pretty much got my money on him.
6'8", 6'10". Guys here, like, some guys like John guys will be like 6'2", 6'1", but those guys are freaks. These things, zooming on the, oh, this is a nuts one. Oh, there's John, that's John. Oh, come out. Oh! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. What are you on commentate? I'm losing way too much energy here. Like,
You gotta save it.
you gotta save it.
Morning, Adriano. Morning, champ. Good to see you.
Adriano, how's it going? All right. It's just for the contest, so print and sign, please.
Everywhere you turn, there seems to be a legendary face in the world of surfing. Some of whom, like Adriano de Souza, have been able to bypass the earlier rounds of the contest thanks to high WCT rankings. Now, though, there will be no more free passes for any star. And for the Brazilian, who spent the last 3 months turning Pipeline into his home away from home, he's ready at last for the competition to test him.
Adriano de Souza, former world champion, probably future world champion, just known as one of the most competitive surfers ever. Adriano knows he doesn't have the natural ability of John Florence or Kelly Slater. He knows that he's gonna have to use that tenacity and that like stubborn competitive fire. He is going to paddle battle you. He is going to grind down whoever he's surfing against. He's gonna suck every point out of every wave. There's a reason why there's only one Adriano. You know, he is just outstanding in his field when it comes to competitive surfing.
Pipeline is love. It's something you cannot control. It's coming through. And you feel so good, and you feel so much energy, so much grateful and pleasure to do what you want. And most of the people saying, oh, Adriano have the most passion in his heart. I'm happy with that, you know? I'm happy to showing the whole world who I am.
Welcome to Heat 16. Adriano de Souza against hungry kids. Finn McGill, Parker Coffin, and Luke Shepherdson. This is gonna be a fun heat. I'm gonna say Adriano's gonna strike early and fast. And wasting no time.
Here we go, up and riding in white. This is Parker Coffin. Wow. Fades, drops in late, tucks under, comes out with the spit. Good job right there.
That was nutty.
Here we go, up and riding in blue. This is Finn McGill, and he's gonna tuck in and disappear for a second and come out. Wrap around, roundhouse cut back for young Finn.
Here we go, black pulling in at the back door. Deep, comes out. That's Luke Shepherdson in the black. A little bit deeper, a little bit heavier than Finn's wave. So look for a couple more points on that score for Luke. We still have yet to see red, our world champ, Adriano de Souza.
We see black Luke Shepherdson disappearing from view one time and goes behind the curtain again.
Oh.
And what do we call that? The 2-for-1 special. So the young North Shore guys are pouring it on right now, going back to back again, just about halfway through the heat. And de Souza playing the patience game right now. No waves yet for Adriano.
Yeah, kind of surprised he let both of those go with first priority, but still hangs on to first priority is red, Adriano de Souza.
Red first priority, white second priority, blue third priority. 11 minutes, 30 seconds remaining.
I was 9 years old. I want to have fun. I'm not even thinking someday I'll be a good surfer, you know, or I'm gonna be a world champion. I just want to be in the water, you know. It's no money, it's no prestige, no reputation putting me back to the water, you know. The reason I go to the water is just to have fun. It's not about material, it's about surfing, you know. That feeling got me.
And here's Red, your former world champion. Deep. He is coming out. What a wave. Backdooring the back door.
Holy breathe back, Batman. Adriano de Souza is feeling the love of backdoor.
Last score, Adriano de Souza, a 9.5.
It's so crazy to describe how I feel as soon as I get best wave of my winters.
And your heat leader can extend his margin now. Here we go, Adriano de Souza, running through, coming out.
He just separated himself, didn't he?
He just got himself a second cup of coffee right there. Check, please.
Unofficial results, Adriano de Souza first, Luke Shepardson second.
I was in the right time, in the right moment, and the heat was rolling and millions of people watching. I made it. I made it the wave of my winter right here, right now, and it was like, yes, that's pretty much the best feeling. I'm waiting for that wave pretty much 3 months, and I arrived right away, like on my first heat. It was awesome.
Boa! Esperou a boa, hein, cara? Pô, acabei de pegar a onda que eu esperei há 3 meses e meio. Essa aí esperou 3 meses, né? Que onda. Quebrou, parabéns, cara. Animal. Good job, bro. That was sick. So stoked for you. So stoked. You just sent a good drive for that thing. You know. Appreciate it. Yeah, nah, man. Freaking. You were deep. I was like, come on! Like, the main section, the first section, was like the most critical. And I was like, oh, and I seen it like breathing you back. I was like, come on! Ooh. And then into the next and next. Wow, come on, fucking no! Wow, that dude was so sick. Yeah, brother, keep it up. Just same thing over and over. Boom, watch this spit. You don't even know we were whistling so loud. Me and Jamie and the boys just fucking let the whole beach know. Let them all know. Achei que foi boa, cara. Quando saiu, eu falei, vai ser muito 9,80. Era 10, velho. Marca. Não, era 10. Foi a melhor onda do dia até então. A melhor onda do dia. Pegar, eu vou tentar achar essa do Rick de novo.
Welcome back, friends. A wonderful afternoon here on the North Shore. This is going to be a heat.
There we go, black on the gun. That is Adriano de Souza.
Adriano de Souza starting right where he left off. This guy is in a nice, relaxed groove, knows that he can win this thing, and he is feeling it. Sheesh. Adriano de hammer.
Adriano de Souza now trying to hammer this thing shut.
Here we have the master, Adriano de Souza, getting through heats. He knows what he needs to do out there. He's Adriano de Souza just going to work here, Rin.
He's just ripping, and it's not surprising at all. He just gets it done in any conditions. It's just amazing to watch the guy.
So one more heat to come, but this is semifinal number 2. Busy day for Adriano.
Good gosh.
Classic de Souza, just grinding at it and maximizing every single wave.
He's that competitive, so much drive. I love when he just really starts to turn it on.
Ooh, little drainer.
And flying through, Adriano.
And I hear the horn blow, guys. Applause from the beach because they're going to see Adriano de Souza in the final. Stick around. It's coming up right after this short break.
Bom trabalho, cara. Toma uma aguinha.
Aloha means hello and goodbye, but we're not saying goodbye just yet. We got 25 minutes of fire left for you in this Volcom Pipe Pro final. Gentlemen, here we go.
Bora, bora. Bora. Vamos com tudo. Força, fé. Bora.
All right, all finalists, please enter the surf area, paddle to the lineup and hold your position. Attention surfers, hold your position, stand by for a countdown. Here we go, counting down our final in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This right here is just a fitting final of 4 names that you would have never expected.
Peaking at the right time.
Remember, we started a right-hand point break, and then we had some bombing pipe, and then we had perfect pipeline, and now we have today's conditions. So these guys were very versatile, each one of them, to come through all those heats.
And that's why this man right there on your screen is going to be tough to beat, because I think he converts from getting a big old pit at backdoor into a grind fest at 4-foot choppy lefts. I would think that if you had to pin a favorite in that final, Adriano is the favorite to win. And it's a big call because obviously there's the talent factor with Bruce and Griff and even Sole, but I would think Adriano.
The numbers have your back. He's got a win percentage that is right up there with Kelly Slater.
Yeah, and one thing you can always say about de Souza is hunger.
I wouldn't expect this from Griffin or Bruce, but from them two, totally expect it and love it.
So both Sole and Adriano don't have priorities, and they're just kind of fighting for that inside position. But what they've done is basically just put themselves over at gums.
And here we go, from San Clemente, California, Griffin Colapinto. Grip, backdoor barrel, slots through.
Oh, no.
No, not able to come out. This is Bruce Irons. He'll punch on back through.
Here's Red, Soli, he's not Samoan Bailey. In backdoor, pulling, traveling, still going, and going for another little shampoo shower, but incomplete on the second tube ride, but score the first tube, came in and came out.
Last wave scores, Sully Bailey in red. Sully a 5, 6, 7, you go the first. New situation. Sully Bailey in red in first, Griffin Colapinto in blue in second. Bruce, you're in third, needing a 5.55. Adriano needing a 6.04 to go the first.
It's been an incredible thing to look at like where we started.
Well, what's crazy too is not only throughout this entire competition, but just throughout today. Watch the highlights from earlier this morning. That was a completely different break than we're seeing right now. We saw high 9s going down and pretty meaty backdoor, and now it's just really a hunt for something out there.
This is really shaping up to be a big advantage for Adriano de Souza. I know he hasn't even taken off in the wave yet, but he's sitting there with priority. He's being selective. He's waiting for that first real barrel.
Surfer in black, Adriano de Souza. Your first opening wave, a 4.5. Adriano, you are in second. All right, let's watch this. This could be the make or break wave. Timing is of the essence. It's gonna be red. Sully Bailey, back door. Barrel comes out. Not done. One more time. Shotgun comes out again.
Oh, Soli, he's not Samoan Bailey with the 2-for-1 special.
Look at that.
All right, that's gonna really push up the margin. There you go, a 7.33 for Sully Bailey in first with a 7.33 and a 5.67. Adriano de Souza, you are in second, needing an 8.5 to go to first. Well, time is running out. 35-minute final. We are down to 7 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Here we go, White, Bruce Irons, up and down on his backup board.
Spinning around right now, looks like black. Adriano de Souza. Not going to be the 8.5 he needs. Here's Sully Bailey. He's not done yet. Late drop on the corner of that one.
Wow, Sully again? Somebody's having a heat.
I mean, this dude is about as in the rhythm as you can be.
Snaps, stalls, travels in the barrel, still going, and he's coming out. And then boosting.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's intense. 24 seconds left for Sully Bailey to be the 4th person ever to get this incredible trophy that is really now a thing of legend.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give it up for Sully Bailey, your 2017 Volcom Pipe Pro champion.
Wow, you gotta be stoked. You can still call him an underdog. I mean, look who he's going up against in Adriano and Bruce. Had to be considered the underdog. Yeah, I think, you know, the story for me that is right up there trying to eclipse the story of who won this contest was the story of who lost this contest.
Done. How you doing, man?
Good, good.
Hey, how you feeling?
Feel blessed. It was such a good event. So, yeah, to be able to make the final at that stage, the arena, and I felt like I'm a gladiator, you know. I won the battle.
Second place goes to 2015 world champ, Mr. Adriano de Souza.
I think everything come together in this contest, and I got the wave, I make the final, I got second, almost win the contest. I felt I won the contest. I felt something so special happen right there. It's pretty cool to have those things happen in your life, and you have some people you love you can really share. Yeah, that was an amazing day. For sure, I cannot never forget.
The disappointment of a loss never seems to get any easier, without question. And for me, I've learned over the last few years that I have to just leave it in the water. So I just like randomly thought this the other day while I was in an ice bath, and it was so like conductive to how I felt that day. I ended up writing it down. My drive and ambition and desire and hunger to push myself outweighs 1,000,000 times to 1 any bit of fear of failure that I might have. So that pretty much sums up why I love surfing, is it gives me a platform to push myself. That's pretty much it.
Right when I lost, I was thinking, oh man, I was just thinking I want to make the final. I obviously saw myself there, and that's how I want to surf it, and that's how I want to think about this event. I want to win. I guess the way I process when I lose in the event is forget all about it and focus on what's in front of me and what else is going on, you know? I feel like I took all my heart, all my soul, everything I wanted to do in my life and put it into one break. You know, to me, I mean, that's how I want to live my legacy. You know, it's been 33 years and I just still love it. You know, I want to surf and I want to go score the next best wave, and, you know, it's my passion, it's my hobby, and it's my job.